Heartiest welcome to Global Talk Show by Business Bar Academy, Netherlands. And today, from beautiful country Spain, we have a beautiful guest, Dr. Melanie Falvey. Welcome, Dr. Melanie, to our show. It's a great privilege and honor for me to host you today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Supriya. The honor is all mine.
Well, before I take a deep dive in my lovely journey with Dr. Melanie, let me apprise of Dr. Melanie. She is the founder of Expert Channel, TV Media Network, award-winning TV host, editor of Movers and Shakers magazine, award-winning visibility and authority strategist, video confidence coach, TV show producer and mentor, women empowerment coach. And Dr. Melanie, if I will not stop, I think one day will not be enough to describe about your versatile personality and your accolades. So let's jump onto the show and move on in this beautiful journey of Global Talk Show. Well, everybody's so excited today, of course me also, to know about Dr. Melanie journey. Where is she today is really you can say a result of hard work, determination, perseverance, and every woman would love to be on that place where Dr. Melanie is. So Dr. Melanie, kindly enlighten your beautiful, incredible journey with all of us.
Oh, thank you so much for such a moving introduction. I really appreciate it. Now, I want to start by saying I'm not at all special. I mean, the only reason there's a few accolades there is because I've had plenty of time to do things. But, you know, it's just one step at a time. I'm believing that we can change somebody's day or life if we put our efforts to it. So that is the only thing that allows me to maybe have a few accolades that are just simply, you know what, every time that somebody mentions those things, like, because I tend to forget, it's like, oh my goodness, that's a huge responsibility. For me, it's just that. It's in a way a recognition, but I don't take it as such. I really take it as fuel to keep going, because it just shows me that whatever we do, whatever we, you know, however we decide to change the world, we can do it as an individual and we can do it as a community. So I'm really not special, and anybody can achieve much more than I have.
Great one. This is really, I must say, all the great people have great, powerful message. They will talk short and crisp, but they will have everything in their motivational strategies. So hats off to you, Dr. Melanie, for this beautiful lines and beautiful journey which you have narrated here today. Well, I am sure, Dr. Melanie, in this journey of your hard work, where, as I said, about your incredible life journey, you must have faced a lot of challenges. And this is the point where I would love to know what kind of challenges you had faced. And the loveliest one is, how did you overcome those challenges? Would really love to hear that.
Thank you. That's such a great question, and it really gets me thinking. And I think probably for all of us and everybody watching, once you overcome a challenge, you sort of forget about it, because you've overcome it. It doesn't feel so hard or so terrible. But when you are in the process of overcoming it, oh my goodness, it's really tough. So I think everybody, you know, it comes with living. It comes with growing through life. Life happens. Life is not all joy and laughter. I mean, much, you know, a huge part of life should be that. But of course, life happens. So we have all been through things. Now, the reason I've been able to overcome my struggles, and I'm sure there'll be more to come, but the ones I have been able to overcome is because I have a very clear vision and mission, and I know where I'm going, and I know that I'm not going where I'm going for myself alone. I want to take people with me. I want to go hand in hand with other people. So I think many challenges happen to us when we are kids, and that's what defines us when we are adults. And usually we spend our 20s, 30s trying to overcome those maybe wrongly acquired beliefs or patterns or behaviors that are not going to help us grow further. So that was very much the case with me. I was like growing up like the good girl, the good student, the obedient girl. I was never in trouble. I was always doing my own thing. And I realized early on that every time I shone a bit brighter, maybe I got a higher mark at school, or maybe I got a gold star from the teacher, then something wrong would happen, something bad would happen. I would lose friends, so-called friends, or I would, other people around me wouldn't like that. So I soon learned how to hide, still do my own thing, still get my good marks, but just try not to be seen. And I became invisible in a way, as so many other children do, and especially girls. And that's why when we become adults, we have to work to be able to be seen again. And the reason we want to be seen, we want to be heard, is not so much because we want the spotlight, or at least in my case, that was never the reason. It was because I knew that if I became visible, I could then serve my people and I could then inspire more people. If you're not visible, if nobody knows you, if nobody can find you, how can you help them? So in the end, it's not about being the star. It's about shining the light on others.
Exactly.
Right? So during my childhood, I guess those were the struggles. I've been trying to overcome them forever. But it can happen. Anyone can overcome them. So we grow up with so many fears and beliefs. And then obviously, losses, I think at a certain age, at a point in life, we've all gone through terrible losses. I know when I lost both my parents in a matter of 4 years when they were terribly, terribly young. This was 20 odd something years ago. So it was a really long time ago. We were really young. We were just kids living at home. And we had to, be resourceful, overcome it. And that, I think, is when my personal development really skyrocketed, because I had to learn who I was. I had lost the 2 pillars in my life, and I had to reinvent my own belief system again, because I had nowhere to learn it from. It was we were way too young to have a solid foundation. So that was an experience in itself. That was a huge struggle. But again, I am who I am today because of everything I've gone through. So again, if I've been able to do it, anyone can. And then I think, I don't know how, I cannot explain it unless this is my mission. I overcame my biggest fear, my biggest phobia, which was cameras, believe it or not. And by overcoming that, I started my business, and now I
can't believe this, Dr. Melanie. Your biggest fear is camera. Oh, God.
It was absolutely terrifying for me. I never even had a photo profile. It was always a flower or something else. Never, even photos were really triggering for me for some reason. And video was just a huge no. But you see, you can overcome it, and it's not even that hard once you know how to.
But this is, I must say, Dr. Melanie, when you told about your challenges, losing 2 pillars of your life was not at all easy. It was, for any girl, for any young girl, any daughter, to lose those pillars was just like a nightmare. And that time you were not knowing what to do next. Even the mind is blocked, the heart is blocked, the soul is blocked. But your determination, I hats off to you. At that time, you moved on. Although it was not at all possible to come out of those traumas, but you did it. And that's what we can say, Dr. Melanie, as the strongest woman. And you are inspiring. Trust me, the people who are watching us live today, millions of people, you are inspiring that yes, life means to move on, no matter how many hurdles you're facing personally or professionally or emotionally, because emotional hurdles are Oh my gosh, it's really, really troublesome. But you moved on. So this is a great message I would love to give to my all global viewers who are watching us live today and who would love to watch this video later. Kindly, 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 if you ever lose any of your, zest, zeal, or your heart in any turn of your life, kindly watch this video. Remember Dr. Melanie, and I'm sure you're going to fill up with lot and lot of zest and you will move on. So thank you so much, Dr. Melanie, for this beautiful answer. I really appreciate your vigor, strength. As a woman, you're awesome. Well, moving to this beautiful journey of Global Talk Show, now I would love to ask, oh my gosh, when I see Dr. Melanie work, she's an expert TV host, show this, that, and I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing. She is an incredible, versatile, multi-talented woman. So kindly enlighten your TV host show, what you do, Dr. Melanie, and let's everybody cherish what is your work.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. Well, that's the point of this, right? We're doing this to inspire people, to let them know that they can do whatever they want to do. Okay, we are good examples of that. So, well, my journey has been very, let's say, exciting. But it all comes down to my nature. I'm curious by nature. I'm really creative. So I like to dive into different interests. Some of them become businesses, become projects. Other remain as hobbies or just interests. But sometimes I just happen to find my mission within those interests. And that is what I think happened with Expert Channel TV. I was doing something similar. I'm a video confidence coach. So I was helping people become comfortable and confident on video because I had been able to do that for myself. And then it just became this thing of, I know I'm feeling the nudge. I need to do something bigger. This can be something that can really change lives. So I started a TV channel. So camera phobic, becoming, the head of a TV channel. Again, I'm not special. Everybody can do the same or whatever they choose to do. So my mission is to really shine a light on messages that are going to tingle the soul of the viewer. I'm fascinated by entrepreneurs, speakers, people in corporate, whoever has a message or whoever is on a mission and needs a platform to spread that message, or maybe to grow their business or to sell their book. But there has to be a mission behind that. There has to be a purpose. Well, I specialize in making an impact of that message or that story. And to me, that's such a gift. I feel so privileged to be able to have the trust of the people who come on the shows, who host their own shows, because it's just like they're trusting me with their most precious message so that we can reach more people. So we bring to life all sorts of content. We have shows hosted by experts in different areas, in different fields. We also host events and conferences, and it's all about that, about bringing a light, shining a light on stories that maybe otherwise also wouldn't get the right spotlight, because media is really vast, but there's not so much opportunity for smaller stories. So that's what lights me up every single day.
And I must say here, Dr. Melanie, this is fabulous work which you are doing. And here I would request again my global audience, if you have any fear in hosting or speaking on video conferencing, here is the answer, Dr. Melanie. You can contact her on Facebook, or she's on social media, and you can take your journey on why getting so scared on videos and how to face the camera. She is an expert and she will take you to help you out of come out of your fears, come out of your, when you shiver, when you see how to speak, what to say, whether I can do that or not do that. So all the answers will be given, and it is having a great, great, great answers with Dr. Melanie. So here is the answer for all your questions. And I would recommend Dr. Melanie highly recommend for her video conferencing coach. You can contact and you can make your life wonderful and meaningful. So this is super awesome work, Dr. Melanie, which you are doing. And this is great one, when people helping others people in coming out of their fear, or coming out of their, their, even once upon a time, I had so much fear of speaking, public speaking. But yes, when you said, I smiled, yes, this was my journey last time. So thank you so much. And yes, we all inspire each other, and we all motivate each other to move on in life. So that's the message we are getting from Dr. Melanie, life journey, her professional, her career, and this is really reviving. Well, moving to this beautiful show with beautiful Dr. Melanie, I would love to know, Dr. Melanie, what are your plans for your future? And we can say a mission or vision. And we would love to hear that too.
Thank you so much. And I can't believe, just before I answer, I can't believe you were scared of public speaking when you are, a reference for so many people in that field. My goodness, it's funny how this happens. So yeah, my vision and mission, it's all always related to what I'm feeling should be the next step. So this, I cannot explain how I started a TV channel being, so scared of the cameras. So I'm just, thinking and assuming that this is my mission and I will know how to move forward. Growth and expansion has been just fascinating since I started. And I think it's because we do things out of so much integrity and honesty, and everybody involved, the experts involved, they are just the most phenomenal individuals. And I think when you do things with integrity, with professionalism, obviously, and we always strive for excellence, in the end, you do see results. So by growing, you're able to expand in different directions. And that's what I find really interesting about my work, because I know where I'm starting from, but it just takes me to many different directions. And every new expansion means I have to grow again, and I have to overcome my fears again. So it's an ongoing personal growth experience, which I love because it really motivates me. And every time I go to the next level, I can help people around me go to the next level also. And I think that's, for me, that's very important. I'm all about community collaboration. I'm not interested in being successful alone. I want to be successful with my circle, with as many people as I can. And I think that's one of my motivators, doing this with people and uplifting people, and in particular, uplifting everybody, but in particular women. I have a strong focus. Part of my mission is women empowerment. I'm really delighted to be chapter head of Women Power, a global movement in Spain. And we're doing just amazing things with the group in Spain. Well, it's actually Spain and Latin America. So we do activities in English and in Spanish also. And the ladies in the group are just shining, and they're just so committed. And we're just doing beautiful work. So that really is part of my mission, giving a voice to women who have lost it along the way. And I think this happens to most women. We grow up thinking that we're going to be taking on the world. We study, we do this, we do that. And then sometimes, for some reason, we give, and there's nothing left for us. And we need to rediscover ourselves. After our 30s, it's again a journey of rediscovering ourselves, of reclaiming our power, of finding that inner confidence that we had when we were growing up, when we were really young, and then we lost it. So it's that fascinating journey, again, of bringing visibility and confidence to women in particular, and to experts in general.
Wow, this is ravishing. I don't have any words to describe this mission of Dr. Melanie, and I heartfelt thanks to you, congratulating you for your beautiful mission and vision. So heartfelt wishes to you for accomplishing it. And you are doing, Dr. Melanie, a great thing, because inspiring a woman again to revive her life again, because we women believe in sacrificing. be a good daughter, be a good mother, be a good wife, and blah, 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 blah. But in this journey, what we are own self, that we are forgetting. So I think you have revived today millions of women, and even you have shaken me up, because yes, we are at every, you can say, turn of our life, as a mother, as a wife, we are thinking for others and doing a lot of sacrifices. But yes, loving ourselves is also a must thing, and we should not forget in our sacrificing journey too. So thank you so much, Dr. Melanie, and I am so, so grateful to you for, inspiring and motivating and waking and shaking up all the women today who have lost the vigor towards life or zeal towards the life. So you are doing a fabulous work, and seriously, move on, keep soaring high, and it's a great, great work which you are giving back to the society. Well, now we are arrived to the end of our journey, but I seriously don't believe that this is the end, because every ending has a beautiful beginning. That's what we have witnessed in this global talk show journey with Dr. Melanie. And before I say goodbye or to you or to my global audience, would love to listen your powerful message. We all. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Spriya. I would like to say to anyone watching here, your biggest opportunity might be on the other side of your fears. So never stop living because you have this, limiting belief, this fear, this doubt. Just try to overcome it, find the right help, do it on your own, whatever it takes, but never stop living because you're fearful of whatever it might be. So please, you never know, your biggest success, your biggest opportunity might be on the other side of your fears.
Wow, this is again so powerful, crisp. And yes, you have set this, set the stage, virtual stage on fire. And yes, after listening to your incredible life journey, nobody is going to stop now. We all become unstoppable, and we will always and always grateful to you, Dr. Melanie, for how you, from your life, we have learned a lot of things. Never ever give up on your dreams. Being a woman, when we say women, thy name is fragility. But what I have seen from your journey to move on, and women means to have that vigor, and we are stronger than the mountains. So hats off to you. Thank you so much for coming to our show and enlightening this beautiful journey and inspiring millions today. Heartfelt thanks to you again.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a wonderful experience. Thank you to all the viewers who are joining us. And you are a wonderful host. I just felt I had to say that. Hats off to you.
So thank you once again, Dr. Melanie. And yes, of course, how can you forget my beautiful, lovely global audience? Keep loving us constantly, consistently. And till then, stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye-bye for now.